FBI, and our next guest points out that this episode only reflects a gross mismanagement of the country's top law enforcement agency.
Yup, look in the mirror, lady. Here to explain, Fox News senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano.
Good morning.
Judge,
Good morning,
you heard her explanation, and it really bothered you.
It bothered me. The criticism of the FBI, I think, is valid, and Comey has taken the FBI to a place where it doesn't belong. Its once pristine reputation has been tarnished. But it is not the FBI's fault that this happened. It's Mrs. Clinton's fault. She failed. The evidence of her guilt is overwhelming, that she failed to secure state secrets. And the evidence that the FBI did not conduct a proper investigation is overwhelming. So why didn't the FBI conduct a proper investigation? Because somebody somewhere north of Jim Comey said, we don't want her indicted. We want her exonerated, no matter what the evidence is against her. Why did the FBI reopen the investigation 11 days before Election Day? Well, they found what they thought was a treasure trove of emails in Anthony Weiner's laptop. It turned not to be a treasure trove. What did the FBI do wrong? They didn't work with the Justice Department. They didn't have a grand jury. Without a grand jury, no subpoenas. Without a grand jury, no search warrants, because judges will say this is not a serious investigation. And then when he said, in the middle of the summer, we're not going to indict her, but proceeded to outline all the evidence against her.
That means he should have indicted.
Correct. And he infuriated the agents, people that we all hear from, off the record, in the investigation. Why are you doing this to us, and why didn't you follow through on what we gave you?
Do you think the outcome of the election would have been different had James Comey not come out 2 weeks before saying we're reopening this investigation?
Mrs. Clinton thinks that. I once thought that until election night. When I sat with the number crunchers over in the new studio, and I could hear them saying, you know, Romney won this county by 5,000. Trump's got to win it by 7,000. Wait a minute, he's winning it by 25,000 over and over and over again in blue-collar areas. Whatever you think of Donald Trump, he struck the nerve of the forgotten blue-collar voter, forgotten by the government, forgotten by the Democrats, forgotten by the Obama administration. She was part of all of that.
Sure. You know, Judge, it's one thing, and I'm sure, well, maybe President Trump will look into what happened to the IRS targeting of Tea Parties and whatnot, maybe. But, you know, just to think of what has happened with Hillary Clinton, where it looks like the Department of Justice, as you have depicted, is a political wing of the White House, that's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking, and I wonder what President-elect Trump will do. Does he want a special prosecutor to investigate what the DOJ and the FBI did in the last year and a half of the Obama administration, or does he want to turn the page, forget about history, and move forward? I don't know what he's going to do.
And what happens with James Comey?
My guess is he will have a different job a year from now.
And Donald Trump hedged on that in a 60 Minutes interview. He says we'll have to see.
And rightly so, because he probably needs more information before he can make that decision.
Judge, great to see you.
Pleasure, guys.
And you can get that column online, right?
Yes, you can get it.